Hello and welcome back to the channel for this part 24 of our Fallout 76 2024 Fresh Dweller walkthrough. At the end of our last episode, we found that the Overseer uh, quest was bugged, as it often is. This is a known bug that has been out since the Wastelander update. So for years, essentially the cure is just to either leave and come back or server hop. So that's what we've
It's
done.
good to see you, but we need to focus on the inoculation. Is it done? Good, because we're gonna need a lot more of it. Have you been to the mountains lately? It's not just us anymore. People from outside Appalachia are coming in. I snuck around two of the larger groups and saw them both building. Walls, housing, defensive positions. They're coming to stay. Each and every one of them is walking into a medical crisis they don't even know about. I knew I could count on you. I'll work on finding a way to make enough of the inoculation for everyone. You just get them all to agree. Judging by the architecture, the ones to the north are the old raider pals that crazy robot Rose keeps going on about. You might, need to talk to her about them. See if she can arrange a meeting or whatever their word is for "we need to talk, don't shoot us." The ones to the south look more like a caravan of families, but who knows what they've been through. Don't let your guard down around either of them. Thank you. Really. It's good to have my Vault family around again. Anyway, I'm sure you must have other questions. We can talk about them now if you want. Or if you're ready to head out, just be careful out there.
And again, she will not give you this quest if you're less than level 20. She'll say, I don't think you're ready for that yet. Yeah, we can go down here now, and like I said, we can talk to Davenport now. Or I say we can. I guess he'll have quests for us later. I think we have to actually go to the raider camp and the settler camp before he'll do anything with us. Here's just, we can sit if we want and watch these, but that's top of the world where Rose is, so that'll be the signal strength, where we'll go for the signal strength quest. Speaking of quests, oh, also wanted to do this. I did, now that we are level 20, rebuild a level 20 suppressed pipe revolver rifle, which is kind of our go-to semi-automatic rifle. And then also upgraded our armor to our, like, yes, non-legendary armor up to level 20. So we now have level 20 legs and arms. So instead of doing these, let's go ahead and continue the personal matters. The last holotape that we heard from the Overseer after she came back to her childhood home was about the Morgantown High School. So let's go do that. Let's follow her series of tapes. And to get to the Morgantown High School, let's go ahead and fast travel. It's right there. Let's go ahead and fast travel back to Morgantown Station. Spend a few caps, 8 to be exact, and go. And here we are. We're going to have to refight our way back through the front of the airport parking lot, probably. Let's see. What is our secondary weapon? No, we don't have. We want there we go. So what we're going to want to do is get back on the monorail. Welcome to Morgantown Airport. Well, maybe someone has done us a huge... No, it was too much to ask for. Let's go ahead. Well, these guys are a little tougher than before. Took 3 shots on that guy. Oh, he's right there. Come on. Now let's just go up and say hi. Hey, buddy. Yes. Now that we're level 20, as we can see, the Scorched are a little more hardy. Do the good old area loot. Get our ammo back. And what we're going to want to do is go up here and take this monorail track. I guess we could do a little XP sniping while we're up here. Hold still. Yes, you. Let's go for some headshots. That's more like it. Hey, what's going on there? I don't know who they're shooting at. Maybe another player. See if we can be of some small amount of help. Come on. Yeah, there's... Oh, I even have my mic on. I didn't notice that. I do normally turn that off. Let me go off camera real quick and take care of that. There we go. I'm sure the other players will appreciate not hearing our commentary as they play through. As you can see, there's a little trap here at this Raider checkpoint. See if we can get past it. There. Fun fact, if you actually go to Morgantown, this does exist. It's a little above ground monorail. Oh, grenades, not good. Good thing we missed that. It's a trader, a baby doll, a note. James Durham Jr., please return to Vault Tech University. Sure, we'll stop by there. Ooh, some bobby pins. It's going to be helpful to us for sure. Telephone, some good scrap. So what's this trader doing up here at this station? Is this another trader? Nope, that's a ghoul. Get this bonus for discovering town of Morgantown. Chem box. Take that buff out. Let's go ahead and scrap what we have. There's only one workbench at the high school, so we actually are going to have to watch our carry weight a bit. Oh, what? Let's see. Oh, that's a level 20. Much better than the one we have. So let's go ahead and scrap this level 5. Cool. Good for a mod. Well, rather than heading that way, this is the way we're going to want to go. There's lots to explore here in Morgantown. I'll cover that later in another video. But as you can see, this kind of makes a loop around town. There's a red rocket. And here we have the high school, which generally has quite a few scorched. There's one on the roof. Let's see if we can... Oh, gonna take a nap for us? What about anybody else? How about you? Yep, these guys are definitely tougher. These guys are just laying around waiting for us to show up. See? Say, ha ha ha, we're up here. What are you going to do about that? Let's see if we can shotgun them from here. They might be out of range. Yeah. See if we can get that guy hiding behind there. No. There. Where'd they all go? You really don't want to run down there and get swarmed. So hold still. Thank you very much. Somebody else laying around down there. Hiding in the buses, perhaps. But oh, there he is. Don't you run from me. There is a station around the way, but as you can see, there's also this little area here we can jump. I didn't mean to jump that far. A missed yodeling opportunity. Sorry about that. But you can jump down on top of this APC and not suffer like I did. There are these guys just laying around. I didn't really want a shot glass. See, we've still got this guy. See that there was some kind of barricades set up. Numerous school buses. There's our discovery bonus. Lots of leather, because there's lots of baseball gloves and baseballs we'll come across. But I think we're okay. Beer bottle? Why, of course, bus driver. Burnt textbooks, don't need. See, the Army even had a presence here. Take that souvenir toy car. Another can of dog food. No seats in this bus. What's going on? See what the area loot gives us. Oh, I didn't really mean to grab that. Again, we're actually I'm gonna have to restrain myself when it comes to the looting. Before we go in, somebody pre-war money. Before we go in, I'm actually going to take these stairs, go up on the roof, and get rid of the one scorched that is up there. Make sure there's no goodies in these dumpsters. And you actually can enter the school from the top. There is a door up here, but it's much easier just to go into the front door. And where was that guy? There he is. What did he do? Decide to just lay down on the job? I guess so. There's the door I alluded to. So it is possible to come in through here and go down the stairs. No goodies up here on the roof anywhere. Though here's another fire. There's the back door to the school, should you want to go into the back door. And here's the very tip top. Again, another great sniper point. If you don't come in along the monorail line, this is a great opportunity to come up here and again clear the yard just by sniping from up here. Ah! Ah! And we're just going to go in through the front door. Follow our waypoint in. And as we see, there's the Overseer's holotape right there. I'll try to just sneak over there real quick and get that without aggravating anybody. Yeah, well, so much for that plan. Where'd you go?
What? Bleed? Break?
There's usually more than just the one. Yep, there we go. I really don't want to be interrupted. There's... This guy gonna come on? Well, now let's see if we can. Also left us a Nuka-Cola. That was awfully nice. Play Overseer Journal number 3.
Overseer's personal journal. I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family.
Mama was a miner.
You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before. And I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan... God. Evan. Mom had introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn off this waypoint. But that's where we'll go next, is to Vault-Tec University after we clean out the high school. So let's start with that. So that's about it for the file room here. Again, I'm going to have to be a little more judicious today about our looting. Let's go ahead and clear out upstairs first. So our way across is through this room. You can see somebody kind of set up a little barricade here. Looks like maybe a teacher's lounge. Coffee cup. We could get these for aluminum, but I do want that blast radius for the nuclear material. And of course, what teacher's lounge would be complete without a bottle of liquor and a cigarette vending machine. Just smoking and drinking. We see there's a barricade here of lockers and desks. That's okay. We'll make our way around to the other side of that soon enough. So before we go any further, let's investigate this office. Have this terminal here, which unlocks this safe here. So let's go ahead, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is a skill level 1. It seems like we already have our hack skill going. Oh, looks like also kind of need to up on the food and drink. See what effects we have. Some mole rat chunks to give us some extra strength. Here's 2 perception. Never hurts. Now, I did, right before you come to Morgantown, make sure you do have a Nuka-Cola Quantum. This is going to come in handy later. And I'll cover that in a few videos. Oh, our whole point of doing that was to equip our pick lock cards. And then go ahead and get the XP for hacking this terminal. And go ahead and there we go. Get all of that XP. Can hear some scorched heavy breathing there. Let's see. Oh, let's not forget to so here in this storage room we get nothing. Oh, fantastic. So don't miss that buried in the rubble. Before we go through there, let's one other little room. Oh, well, luckily it's 0 as we just finished. I think there's some rad roaches in here. Yep. There's the other one. We get an ammo box, a duffel.
You are not.
Yes, he's across the way there, but we're safe here. Looks like some beds and some booze. Somebody sleeping and drinking in here. Anything in the safe? I mean, in the desk? Nope. Plenty of ammo. I'm going to take that lantern for the oil. Oh, and I always like these globes. Good scrap in the globes. Cutting fluid, good for adhesive. And across here to what must have at one point been the home ec room. Let's see, let's take care of this guy. Where'd you go? You were right here. Where do you keep going? There you are. Thank you. And we see there's lots of goodies in here. Like that toaster. So there's two ways you can go. You can go through here, or you can go through that hole where you would think this would be the place to find recipes, but not so. We'll come back. Want that soap for the oil. Kitchen scales, good for springs. See what's in the fridge. Nothing. So in here, see we have a scorched loot. Let's make sure and get that globe. And a telephone. And faculty records terminal. Oh, no connection. Be interesting to get some records on the faculty. As we go, there's really nothing on these shelves for us today other than a bunch of old textbooks. That doesn't mean that they won't have stuff on them when you come through. Looks like somebody in a lab coat there. And what do we have here? Awesome tales.
Not us.
So if we go this way, we get this little storeroom. Some duct tape, that's fantastic. Don't fall down the hole. Don't necessarily need that bucket, but thank you very little. Some lockers to search. And then here is stairwell. This is going to lead us up to the roof. That door I showed you, and that leads you down to the first floor. We'll take that cigarette carton. So I don't know, it's somebody smoking in the stairwell, trading cigarettes in the stairwell, what have you. But let's go back the way through the other hole in the wall of the home ec room. I'm coming. There he is. I don't know if we can shoot him through the... We'll just go in and get him. Here's the other side of that barricade that we first saw when we came upstairs. We don't really need that hatchet. Again, we are going to have to kind of for first time ever. Watch the carry weight and how much I loot. You would think you could search the desks, but you can't. And again, you'll notice there are lots of clocks, and they are all stopped at 9:47. Theoretically, the time when the bombs dropped. We don't need that plate or that wooden block. I guess we could take the toothpaste for the acid. Nothing in that locker. Can search over here into these lockers. Find a note about straight A's. Stole Principal Larrabee's key. Lucky we'll be able to slip in after class and change our grades. Let's grab the key from the locker next to the showers and meet us at his door. Straight A's, here we come. Letter to Gertie from Connor, and it tells us about where to find the key to the principal's office. Freddy's Fear's House of Scares for all your Halloween needs. Let's go ahead and search these lockers before we go through that door. Into this classroom. And we see a hole through the floor here. Into the science room. That is going to be our one workbench right there, that chemistry workbench. But be very careful because, as you can see, here, we might as well just... We'll set that off now so we don't accidentally set it off when we go down there later. Oh, hey. Somebody shoot us from down below? There he is. I can't believe we didn't get him with all those explosions. But that's okay. Here we have a mysterious map fragment from Wren. Take this to my shop and find all the pieces. Don't know what Wren was doing here at the school, or who would leave the note for Wren. But you can jump down there if you want to, but we're going to take the long way around. Can do a quick jump down. Ah! Check this baby carriage. I don't know if this is a young teen mom hanging out. Don't know what you're doing with the baby carriage at the high school, but that's going to be my guess on that one. So rather go down that hallway this moment. Let's go ahead and go down this way. Vegetable starch for the adhesive. Oh. Check out this door. It leads to an office. Don't really need any of that. Oh, military grade duct tape. I was about to say this office is kind of bust, but that's good. Made it all worth coming in here. I don't know if we can shoot him through the window or not. I guess we can. Here we have some more lockers. I'll leave that empty blood sack. I think that's just plastic. There's a can, baby rattle. Again, teen moms, I don't know. A spine we can do without. Here we seem to have another classroom. Some lab coat looking people. And what is this terminal? More faculty records. Offline. Looks kind of like a meeting room, I guess. Some burned textbooks. Office fan. Vegetable starch. Fantastic. We have this picture here. I'm not sure who these folks are. Somebody getting recognized with some kind of award there. Kind of happy looking student. Here's a door out. We're not ready to go out. We're ready to explore still. So this is kind of a landmark. This Zamboni here. We'll have to remember that. So here is this cafeteria area. Try our luck with the Porta Diner. Nope, once again out of luck. Maybe one day. I'll have to definitely give that a shout out if I ever catch that on video. I mean, all these TV dinners are good for the aluminum, which if you are going to be a power armor user, a beers, I brought some fancy cakes and a beer. You don't really need an orange napkin. But yes, if you're going to be a power armor user, all of this aluminum does come in handy. We'll take Mr. Fuzzy for our collection. Plastic plates, forks, and knives. Go behind the lunch counter area here. Take that for the acid. We'll leave those cans for today. Nothing of use behind the counter here. There's a little storeroom here. Or I say little storeroom, a two-room storeroom with some duct tape. Thank you very much. Turpentine, lots of aluminum. I'm going to go ahead and let that go. There's some rat poison. I'm going to go ahead and let that go for now. It's a crate. Don't need that. Don't want you to think that my lock picking skills have improved any at all. Went through a couple of lock picks off camera there. So as we open this lock door, it takes us to here. Here's level 1 terminal. So if you're coming from the other direction, so we get the XP for that. If you go around here, here is the science room. And even though these are heavy, they have great scrap, and what a coincidence, we're in the room where we can scrap. So let's get all of the microscopes. Looks like they're doing a little fish dissection. Yep, it looks like we are quickly getting to the point where we have learned most of the mods for these weapons. See if this one gives us a mod. Nope. And why am I keeping that submachine gun? Oh, we're not done scrapping her junk. Silly me. I'm not scrapping all the junk because we have quite a few cigarettes that I do want to sell. Here's those blast radius games with the nuclear material I was talking about. Also want to keep Mr. Fuzzy. Oh, there's an achievement. I think one of today's daily achievements was scrapping things that contain oil. See, we can get fiber optics and crystal and a gear for microscopes. So that was the big deal around that. Nah, we'll just keep the money. And then, as I said, there's all the aluminum. You get 2 aluminum per tray. So you get the antiseptic from the toothpaste. Tons of adhesive. So we're in good shape. Let's not miss that. So there's the science room. Oh, let's not miss that toolbox. Anything good here? Oh, a cap. Fantastic. Here you can see this is where we came in, so we've made a complete circle all the way around. Now let's go back to the Zamboni. Remember, we went through there. This time we're going to go down this hallway. Here we have a locked door. Toad. I'll include that in the video. Got it on the first try. Don't need any of that. Make sure there's nothing behind the door. What is that on the bottom? Some blue paint. I guess we'll take it. Went to the trouble of squatting. Silver plate. And here, this is the door to the auditorium. We're going to hold off on that. And here is the boys' bathroom. And what are you doing? Kneecapped him. So beware of these scorched hanging out in the bathroom. Let's see what we get from them. Bunch of shotgun shells, some rad roach meat. We're going to leave the sledgehammer. Here we have this little thing. Here we have baseball glove, baseball bat, baseball hat, a teddy bear, take that for the collection. And the reason why I'm going to take this baseball cap is because it is some buff out, what every baseball athlete needs. And in this stall, we get a bobblehead. So don't forget to check these toilets. Lots of fun stuff. Let's see. Any goodies in the trash? Not necessarily. We don't need his sledgehammer. Again, here's more baseball gloves. Here's the showers. And let's get the soap. And if we remember our note, it said lockers next to the showers. And there it is, the key to the principal's office. Now, the principal's office is actually a level 2 lock. So if you've chosen not to follow along and do your kind of own thing, and you haven't gotten Pick Lock level 2 yet, you are going to need that key. More baseball bats and gloves. Oops, silver bowl. Do like the silver. Baseballs are good for baseball grenades. And this leads to the auditorium. I'm going to go ahead and close that door because we're going to come back there in a minute. That's his sledgehammer. We're going to leave him with that. So again, this door also leads to the auditorium. It's the last thing we'll do before we leave. Let's see. Sorry. Didn't mean to disturb. So since that was the boys' locker room across the way, I assume this is the ladies' room. No urinals. There's the ladies' shower room. Looks like somebody's sleeping in here. Little medics for the ladies, along with some jet. Oh, it's a Dictol. That's cool. I think we only have one Dictol, so that's good to have. A teacup, of course. Oh, this door is chained from the other side. So, yeah, don't want anybody getting through into the ladies' room from the outside. So from the Zamboni, we'll go down this way. And what is this room? That's the principal's office. So if we were to not have the key, let's see if I drop it real quick. Let's see if it's under miscellaneous. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, if you have level 2, we could get the XP for picking this lock, but since we have the key, I guess we'll go ahead and use it. I was going to see if I could drop the principal's key and go ahead and pick this lock for the XP anyways. We get this telephone, a pack of cigarettes, of course, a couple of caps, and we can see behind there is a safe, which also requires a key, well, or level 2. If you need the key, it's right there glowing in blue. But let's get the XP since we missed out on the XP for the door. And we get some of these goodies. Again, there's the key if you need it. Might as well just grab it. And then we get some more caps. I don't really want the bottles. I want the caps. Thank you very much. So there is the principal's office. Nothing in this Nuka-Cola machine. This door is the stairwell. Again, leads up to the roof or the floor where we found the second floor where we found the stairwell below. Now that we've explored the principal's office, time for the auditorium, where I was going to say we should counter several scorched. There's another one over there. Went to hide in that room. Come on back out. Good job. You can see there's several, I guess, activities planned here. Do our area looting. Thank you very much. So we see lots of pumpkins. Looks like there was some kind of ball toss game here. Knockdown bowling pins game there. Folks hanging out and sleeping. Some refreshments. Over in this corner, I do want that toy car and truck. There's an exit to go back outside. That's the back door. I don't believe any. Oh, more faculty record terminals that are offline. More toy cars. I don't remember if there's anything, any special loot up here in the bleachers. I do not believe so. As you can see, there is a, take that gold fork, thank you very much. See, there's some kind of ramp here. I guess that's roll the car, some kind of car ramp. And there's even, looks like there was a beer pong set up over there. Here's the kitchen. Nothing in the doctor's bag, but we do have a steamer trunk with a much needed bobby pin. Hey man note. Hey man, where you been? Remember that lead I told you about? Forget it. Watoga's lost, don't go. If you ain't back soon, I'm going to help myself to some goodies. And that tells us a little bit about the town of Watoga, gives us a quest. Get some Nuka-Cola. Let's see what's in the fridge. I guess the Nuka-Cola were the goodies he was talking about. And that is about it for the high school. Oh, there is, this is the door to the locker rooms. You remember, there's the men's locker room. Nope. Got this box here to lockpick. was about to cut this video short. That lock was a lot harder than it looked. Again, off camera. Now here we have some grenade traps. There's one hanging there you want to be careful of. And there's like a 3-pack right there. And as you can see in the corner, there's a raider. So there we are. Should be safe now. Take those mentats for sure. And just a settler drinking a few beers. There's his dinner tray and his lantern. The ammo box. Or two. And the chained. So I guess that's how he was safe. Chain this door from the ladies' locker room and then set up those grenade traps so he could sleep in the corner, but looks like he took the big sleep. Like he was suffering a little radiation. Oh, we do want that hot plate. Thanks. So that is, oh. There was the scale that set it off. Oh, there's some psycho. We definitely want that. Psycho tats. So perhaps if we had disarmed that, it would have been safe to gather all that. I took the easy way out. Again, thanks for following along. Please leave comments, likes, subscribe to the channel. I have a strong feeling that if you're continuing to watch this series, you're already subscribed. But hey, if not, please do. Also, come find me on Facebook. You can go to Facebook, davbenbak Gaming, and find our Facebook page. You can like the page and follow the page there, as I do announce video releases there as well. So, thanks again, and we'll call it quits here for this exploration of Morgantown High School. Next stop is Vault Tech University.